Welcome to the World United. Welcome to the World United.
Good evening, Dr. Saraah.
Good evening.
First of all, welcome to this day 3 workshop. Ma'am, if you can just maybe turn around along with your camera, the light is on the other side. So
I'm just
a little bit further, and then you can just face the tube light, then it will be the correct. Now it is much more better. Now it is much more better. Ma'am, a warm welcome first for this particular workshop on GTF Day 3 Track 3. What I would do is I would just introduce yourself to all the audience here as well as on the live stream, and then I think you can take forward for the workshop. So as we know, Dr. Saraah is a gold medalist in homeopathy and by profession, and she has studied and researched on quantum energy medicine for almost 2 decades. Now she has a very scientific background and thought process, which has, I think, helped her on her journey and on the creative visualization which she banks upon. So ma'am, can you just explain on what would be the subject of today's workshop, and then what is the quantum energy medicine which you are working on?
Thank you so much, sir, first for giving me this opportunity. It is just impromptu that I'm over here. I love listening to all the tracks, and so I really appreciate this opportunity to be over here with such esteemed speakers. And we have heard some beautiful insights on exactly what spiritualities are all about and what karmas are all about, and very interesting topics, very close to my heart also. So my journey into, I would say, quantum physics and spirituality is through my own, learnings and my own healing. At a time in 2.5 years, decades back, I was at a point of time in my life where, due to head injuries, accidents, etc., I was on about 4 to 6 painkillers per day, and I realized, being a homeopath, how wrong it was being a medical person. And that's when I decided, let me do something different. I had no clue why I did it. But I did what I today know as visualization. I used to visualize the sun energy entering my body, healing every cell of my body. I used to kind of affirm the good health to my body, feel every cell vibrating with the sun power, the sun being the life force. And I would then have myself visualizing a dark smoke exhaling out, which I used to give an intention. It's my stress, my pains, etc. And it was just 3 weeks when I realized the painkillers started reducing and I was on no painkillers. And that's what started my journey. I needed to know logically what helped me. When you are in any medical profession, whether it's homeopathy or whatever, you need to understand. I mean, and my mind is a little logical mind. In spite of being very spiritual, I always need to understand things. I needed to understand what was the power of me creating a mental picture and it actually getting affecting my cells or my health. That's the journey. And then I realized that by and by, this was sometime in 1998, 99, I think, that's approximately, or maybe a year or two earlier. It's when I started understanding and learning what helped me. I had started then giving my patients also such sessions, and they did get results, but those results didn't last. That's what made me realize, why isn't it lasting? Because I had continued my, visualization, and I used to just give them 3 sessions of visualization. And that led me on to understanding that, no, this is a process. It doesn't happen overnight and then remain. Then, of course, we had 2 international conferences in Nagpur where Dr. Yugandhar was a keynote speaker. He was one of the speakers in both our conferences. I came to Hyderabad, and that's when my journey from 2009 started off, exploring and exposing myself to this subject. And visualization became a very integral part of my life. Visualization with affirmations. I was always a counselor as a homeopath, and I realized then I came across, Masaru Emoto's The Effect of Words on Water Molecules. And then I realized, wow, this is why affirmations work. And then I knew that understanding quantum, it was much before I came into this work, much before. I had bought a book of Deepak Chopra's Quantum Healing. And I read one page and I said, oh God, this guy is crazy. I couldn't understand a word of it. And I just kept the book. And today it seems like a Bible to me. When I understood quantum physics and quantum science, that it's all about quantum. It's all about the universal energy. When you read the Tesla code, when you know about Einstein, when you learn and understand about all those things, you understand that this is all available in the universe, all in form of waves, all in form of frequencies. And it's up to you to connect over there, to tune into it, and to receive what you choose. Yes, very beautifully, we heard just now that karmas play an important. That also is something which I learned in my journey, that the power of visualization being so strong. And yet, there were times when exactly what I used to make somebody visualize, it would be a little different. Or it wouldn't be to the extent visualized. That's when I understood karmic journeys, that your karmas affect you. But then also I understood as, yeah, your karmic journey is your choice. Even before I took birth, I came with an agenda with tick, 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 ye 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cheez mujhe complete karni hai. So for example, if it's a relationship issue, which I had created in one of my lives, and I chose, I want to clear off this relationship issue. So I get one XYZ soul in my life who's really bad. So now on the conscious level, what I am now as a human being, my reaction to that person would be, oh, he's so bad. And I would be talking ill about it, aisa kiya, waisa kiya, and I would be nothing but anger, hatred, etc. But when I understand my soul journey, when I understand my karmic journey, it's a huge lesson which makes me understand that this is the soul who's helping me release a huge baggage. And that's a 360-degree turn of emotion. From anger, hatred, blame, you come to love, forgiveness, and gratitude. That soul is helping you release a karmic baggage. Somebody who just helps you to put a bag from here to you, you say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is a question of your karmic baggage. To what level should you bow down in gratitude and forgiveness? So these are the few things which I learned in my journey of life. And so then I understood that visualization has a role, affirmations have a role in sync with your karmic journey. So when we talk about you can change your destiny, yes, but you have to live your karmic challenge. But you don't have to linger it on. You don't have to linger the karma on. वो relationship issue मुझे खींचनी नहीं है. If I am in the human brain thought process, I would say, oh, I would keep on complaining, keep on being upset, and so I would attract some more unfortunate relationships. When I understand the karmic journey, when I understand,
so you are developing even more karma this time.
Exactly. So instead of releasing that baggage, I am piling on. But then this makes you understand. Exactly. So when you are into forgiveness, gratitude, and love, you cut short that karmic choice, you complete it, and you move on. So that's what we say is moving on with your destiny. Destiny mein tha to say, okay, I have to endure a relationship challenge, but I don't have to live in that relationship challenge. I have to clear it. I have to move on. That's why we have come here. We have taken birth with the only reason, keep releasing our packages and move on and go on to the higher realm of life. That's why we are here. So in that process, the quantum taught me that everything is scientific, all comes from, like I have got some quantum devices which I use, frequency devices by German physicist Markus Schmidt. He's come up with a brilliant device of a Healy. And he's been in India for 12 years. He lived as a monk in the Himalayas, and he studied the Upanishads and Vedas, which makes us understand that we have it all over here. We unfortunately just want to read it. I think we should go deep into it, which is why I always say at this point of time, if I had not read my Quran, I don't think I would have had a regret. Of course, I have. I believe in living my Quran today rather than just reading it daily. I believe in living the Bible, living the Gita, living all these beautiful texts, the spiritual divine texts, because they were not just meant to be read, they were meant to be understood, they were meant to be lived. That's the essence of a religion, what we term as spirituality today. So why I keep talking about science and quantum, because being a medical person, which I keep repeating, and of course I am into homeopathy because it's an energy science, which is why it relates to me. When youth, I am addressing the youth, when I talk to them, today's youth don't take you at face value and word value. Explain, mujhe samjhao. Which is why when you actually show them a Saraah Chimthanawala, or when you show them the frequencies, when you show them the pictures that this is science, I'm only asking them three things: forgiveness, gratitude, and love. I'm not talking about anything in spirituality besides these three things: surrender and faith. But I always say, do not have blind faith. Something happens and you lose your faith. Have absolutely unshakable faith, and that you get when there's conscious awareness. Awareness is a key word. When I become consciously aware of everything, of what karma is about, how I need to change my mindset, the take of the poison, इसने ऐसा बोला, इसने ऐसा बोला, इसने ऐसा बोला, ये सारी चीजें छोड़ो. I tell my patients also, I say that 10 दिन का